Hello everyone, my name is Kaytee here with Practice Gratitude Yoga. Thank you so much for taking some time to join me on the mat today. In this practice, we'll be exploring the connection between our breath and our movement, intended to give a deeper release to our muscles while bringing a little bit more calm to the mind. And I'll say this all now so that you can spend as much time in your Shavasana as you'd like, your relaxation at the end. If you like what we do here today, if you enjoy how you feel after this practice, please feel free to give this video a big thumbs up. Click that subscribe button so that you stay up to date with all of the videos we're about to post. And if there's anything that you'd like to see, leave us a comment down below. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're actually going to come to the top of our mat. Feet right underneath the hips, hands pressed together at the heart center. I invite you to bring your eyelids to a heavy close as we take a few deep inhales and exhales. So letting go of anything that came before this practice, anything you have yet to do afterwards. Rooting down through the toes, the heels, feeling a lift in the arches of the feet, allowing that lift to travel up through the legs, the spine, allowing it to flow out through the crown of the head. On your next deep exhale out, allow the shoulder blades to just melt down the back. Lengthening, deepening your breath. Inhaling through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling from the chest all the way back down to the low belly. Taking a moment, if you'd like, to set an intention for your practice. So perhaps asking yourself what brings you to the mat today. Ask yourself how you're looking to feel. What is it that you're looking to achieve? Allowing that single thought to become your intention, the purpose for your work today. So keeping this intention with you throughout the entire practice, we'll slowly open our eyes and we'll take an inhale to send the arms straight up overhead. Keep the palms connected if that feels all right for your shoulders. From this space, we're going to interlace our fingers. You can steeple your pointers. We're going to take an inhale, really reach up through the fingertips as you plug your shoulders down your back. Another big breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to reach up and then over to our right hand side, and I'll take a turn towards the camera so you can see exactly what we're doing. Coming into a standing crescent pose, so pushing the hips to the left as we send our fingertips to the right, breathing into this left side rib cage. One more big inhale, and exhale, slowly come to center. Another big breath in, exhale, reach it up, and then over to the left. Same deep breaths in and out, really expand through the ribs. Last deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come back to center. And now from this space, keep your hands together, big breath in. Exhale, take a small reach back, maybe shift the gaze upwards towards the ceiling, slight back bend here. So the heart should feel nice and open. Last big breath in, exhale, coming back to standing. We're going to part the hands. Big inhale, exhale, hinge from your hips to fold yourself forward and down. Standing forward fold. Allowing your next exhale to drop the head a little bit closer to the ground. Lengthening through the spine, the hamstrings. Deep breath in and out. Now from this space, you can come onto tented fingertips. We're going to take a big step back with our left leg. Slowly let the left knee drop down and then untuck the left toes. Setting up for a low lunge position here, we want to make sure that the right knee is directly over our right ankle. Next, big breath in. We're going to send the arms long beside the ears. Big reach up, shining the heart up towards the ceiling. Lengthening, deepening the breath still. Allowing your exhales to drop your hips a little bit closer to your mat. Last deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to take our hands back down to the floor. And now from this space, we're going to set up for a half split. So if you have some blocks at home, you can take blocks underneath your hands. But if you don't have blocks, no worries. You can take a pair of books similar in size. Today we're joined by our friends J.R.R. Tolkien and Homer. We'll take our books or our blocks underneath our hands just for some added height if we need it. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands back, straightening into this right leg. Now options to deepen your stretch. You can come onto that right heel, flex the toes back towards the face. And if you're feeling really open here, we'll inhale. And as we exhale, hinge from the hips, fold the body forward. Breathing deeply, allowing for a nice release in the calf muscles, the hamstrings. Soft through the forehead, the jaw for another big breath in. Exhale, slowly walk the hands forward. We'll take a bend back into that front knee. Now from this space, we're going to come into a twist. You can set your blocks to the side if you have them. We're going to shift all of our weight into our left palm. Big breath in, and then as you exhale, take a twist to your right as you peel that right arm out and open. Maybe shifting the gaze upwards towards the fingertips. Nice, last deep inhale. Exhale, take that right hand back down to your mat. Now bring the weight evenly into both hands. We're going to tuck our back toes under, lift the knee, and then step it back for a downward facing dog. Let the heels drop heavy here as you pedal through your feet, maybe bend the knees. You can even move the hips side to side. Taking any movement that feels good to your body here. Exhaling to send the heart, the chest back towards the thighs, so giving a nice opening sensation to the shoulders. And then we'll slowly come into stillness, and we're going to take the other side. So shift your gaze forward to the space between your palms, and we're going to send that left foot up to the space between the hands. Slowly come down onto that right knee and untuck the toes. Inhale here, slowly lift the arms, find your lunge. Slow, deep breaths, few more. And allowing every exhale to release those hips closer to the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Setting up for half split, again, utilizing your blocks or your books if you'd like. We'll inhale deeply, exhale, walk the hands back, straighten into your left leg. Same options on this side to come onto your left heel, send the toes back. And if you're feeling more open on this side, you can exhale to hinge it forward. Few deep breaths into this side. One more big breath in. Exhale, walk the hands forward, bend back into that left knee. Now setting up for our twist, we're going to shift all of our weight into that right hand, strong press down. Exhale, peel the left arm out and open, shift the gaze upward. Nice deep breaths into that twist of the low belly, the low spine. Last big breath into this twist. Exhale, take the left hand back down to the ground. Again, bring the weight equal between both hands. We'll tuck our right toes under, lift the knee, and we'll step it back for our last downward facing dog. Again, take your time here, pedal the feet. Any movement the body's asking for. Now very slowly we'll bring ourselves into stillness if we're not there already. Big inhale, exhale, begin to drop both knees down to your mat. So we come into a tabletop position for just a moment. Untuck the toes, big breath in, exhale, release your hips to your heels. Allow the forehead to rest heavy. Allow it to find the mat as you come into a child's pose. Inhale here, exhale, really surrender into this posture. Allowing every inhale to create some nice space between the vertebrae of your low spine. And with every exhale, allow the heart space to melt a little closer to the floor. So take all the time you need here to rest, restore. Taking a moment in gratitude towards your body for the work that it's done for you thus far in your yoga practice, thus far in your day. Grateful for the work it will continue to do for you for the rest of the day, the week. Bringing that intention to mind once more if we've let it go. We'll take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly walk the fingertips back. I'm going to come to sitting up on our heels for just a moment. And then once you're seated, we're going to swing the legs out to one side and we're going to recline onto our back. If you'd like, you can hug the knees inward towards the chest, give a gentle rock from side to side, massage the spine, the outer hips. Slowly find stillness. And now from here, we're going to take our feet down onto our mat. Keep them at hips width distance apart. We're going to set up for a bridge pose here. So take the arms, take the hands long beside the body, fingertips reaching for the heels of the feet. Pressing into the feet, the hands, and the backs of the arms, we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale to tilt the pelvis upward, peel the spine up and off the mat. Lifting the hips nice and high, sending the chest towards the chin, nice and strong in the hamstrings, the glute muscles, the low back. Strong, deep breaths here, making sure the breath doesn't stagnate. Allowing for a nice stretch in our quadriceps, our abdominal muscles. Last deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release the back body down to the mat, lower all the way down. And then once you feel the low back touch down, I invite you to bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to just fall open to the side. Giving a release to our inner thighs, but if this is too much sensation, you're welcome to bring your hands to your outer thighs, or even take your blocks or your books underneath your knees. And now from this space, I invite you to bring the eyelids back to a heavy close. Bringing softness into the forehead, the eyelids, the jaw. And you're welcome to stay in this posture for your Shavasana. But if you'd like to take a more traditional Shavasana, you can extend both legs out long onto your mat. And just allow the feet to fall open to the side. Adjust the shoulders, the hips as you need to. And as you exhale, just surrender the weight of your entire body down into your mat, into the floor. You can allow the breath to become a little bit more shallow. Taking all the time you need here. I'd like to thank you for sharing and for trusting your practice with me today. Gratitude for giving back to both our bodies and our minds through our movement and our conscious breathing. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.